When PCO Secretary Jay Ruiz issued a statement Sunday, he said, we heard about the supposed arrest warrant against the former president. Can we know exactly what was the basis of Secretary Ruiz, yung basis ng kanyang information for that?
Okay, papansinin niyo po, nagbigay po siya ng statement Sunday. Lumabas na po yung article sa Rappler Saturday night, 10:20 p.m. So hindi lang naman po ako, hindi lang din po kayo, hindi lang po si Secretary Jay ang nakarinig. Pati po ang Pangulo, ang dating Pangulong Duterte ang nagsabi mismo na siya'y nakadinig. So hindi naman po pwedeng i-deny Secretary Jay na wala siyang nadinig patungkol sa issuance ng warrant of arrest. So in general po rin, again, yung sinabi niya, dahil marami sa atin ang nakabasa ng article na ito. Kaya sinabi lamang po niya na handa po ang gobyerno na in any eventuality ay a-action po tayo. Yan lang po ang nais niya sabihin.
Okay, so it's based on the article. Wala po tayong primary source or any other info from, say, agencies or external sources like the ICC or Interpol?
As of the moment po, wala pa po tayong nakukuhang communication, official communication. Pat kung meron na po tayong official copy, ipapakita po agad namin sa inyo.
Regarding his statement, Yusek, that the government is prepared for any eventuality, can you elaborate on those eventualities, including yung na-foresee yung worst case scenario in case this happens?
Handa naman po ang law enforcement agencies natin kung ano po ang sinasabi ng batas, kung kinakailangan po na iserve yung warrant of arrest because of the request of Interpol. Ano't ano man po ang mangyayari, basta po nasa legal, gagawin po yan ng pamahalaan.
So the eventualities would be including arestuhin po yung former president?
Kung yan po ang nasa sa batas, gagawin po yan.
How about unrest or unrest or baka yung mga posibleng gulo na idulot nito, handa rin po?
Opo.
Kasama po yun sa senaryo?
Pipigilan po natin magkagulo. Ang gagawin lamang po talaga natin ay kung ano yung naaayon sa batas. So, kung tayo naman po, ito naman din po ang pakiusap natin, kung mangyayari po ito. Yung mga tao, ang taong bayan, kung sino man yung mga supporters, makinig na lang po kayo kung ano yung sinasabi ng batas. Huwag na po tayong makialam kung inyo pong ang gagawin ay hindi naman po naaayon o labag sa batas ang inyong gagawin. Tingnan nyo na lamang po kung ang pagsisilbi, halimbawa po magsisilbi ng warrant of arrest at lahat naman po ay ayon sa guidelines at ayon sa rules of law. Huwag na lang po sanang maging matigas ang ulo ng ibang taong bayan para pigilan to, katulad nung nangyari sa panahon po ng pag-aresto kay Pastor Kibuloy.
Former President Rodrigo Duterte flew to Hong Kong over the weekend, and some are making the connection that this could be in relation to the ICC arrest warrant. So as seen in the case of Alice Go and former presidential spokesperson Harry Roque, may history yung government of high-profile personalities traveling outside of the country kung may issue. So how is the government preparing for this if President Duterte should flee?
If President Duterte would
flee the country?
Okay, as of now, we are not thinking nor contemplating about the President evading the law. So, maybe I could not answer as of the moment. It's kind of hypothetical. We cannot conclude that there is this propensity on the part of former President Duterte that he would escape, considering he was the one who asked for this. Bakit? Sinabi niya sa Quadcom hearing, handa siya harapin ang ICC. Pinamamadali nga niya yung ICC. Di ba sabi niya, hurry up. At ang sinabi pa niya, tomorrow, bukas na bukas din, kung gusto niyo mag-imbestiga. And if you will put me in prison, I will rather rot in jail. So, kaya po yung mga kababayan natin, dapat mag-relax dahil hiling po ito mismo ng dating Pangulong Duterte.
Follow up. Sorry. So we also don't know where Harry Roque is. He admitted that he evaded Congress and the BI said that he left the country illegally. Does the president have a directive on this?
Actually, according to the BI, they has this intelligence information on the location of Harry Roque. But as of the moment, I will not divulge on that. It may be too confidential for me to divulge any operation on that.
Go ahead.
Yusek, talking about eventualities in relation to the Hong Kong question, no? So you mentioned hindi naman natin na-assume na he will evade the law, the former president. So what happens if in case yung red notice na issue habang nasa Hong Kong siya? Ano po ang mangyayari doon? Paano ang gagawin ng gobyerno doon?
Since nasa Hong Kong po siya, kung doon maisaserve yung red notice, ang makikipag-ugnayan po sa Interpol ay ang gobyerno po ng Hong Kong. Pagkakataon lang po yata, ang Hong Kong ay hindi miyembro ng Interpol. So, let's just cross the bridge when we get there. Hindi po natin masasabi dahil nasa ibang bansa po siya.